Carnival begins pushing pre-cruise purchases, and for very good reason. New Zealand's first cruise season since the pandemic is underway, and apparently a 3-night cruise can be utopic. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. If you're new here, I make cruise-related videos right here on YouTube every week, so if you enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. Carnival Australia has begun pushing their pre-cruise purchase system. Once booked onto a Carnival cruise, you can log into your reservation and pre-purchase Wi-Fi, shore excursions, specialty dining and drinks packages. Spa services are reportedly coming soon. The biggest selling point is that you can even use your onboard credit towards purchases. It wasn't long ago, in fact, that none of this was available for local departures, so it's great to see Carnival now allowing pre-cruise purchases for most of its onboard products. To that end, Carnival Corporation is reporting record high booking levels, with the corporation now holding $7.2 billion in customer deposits compared to the previous high of $6 billion. The increase in part is due to pre-cruise sales, which explains Carnival Australia's recent push to continue the trend down under. During the company's second quarter earnings call, CEO Josh Weinstein said that the corporation's booked position for 2024 stands at record levels. Compared to 2019, the cost of lower berths within the company's fleet of ships has actually increased by 8.3%. P&O's flagship Pacific Explorer has arrived in Auckland to begin the first post-pandemic New Zealand cruise season. The ship will sail from Auckland on a variety of cruises between now and November, to destinations including the South Pacific and even Norfolk Island. New Zealand recently ended regulations that required cruise ship passengers to be vaccinated, which finally brings cruising into line with air travel, for that country at least. Australian state government-imposed vaccination protocols are yet to change, but local cruise industry members do remain hopeful that this will happen soon. It's less a case of if and more a case of when, and I'll make sure to keep you posted. Port of Miami, one of the biggest cruise hubs in the world, was completely shut down last Sunday. As a result of a collision between a ferry and a private boat that unfortunately claimed one life, the channel leading to the port was shut and access was restricted for 11 hours. 3 ships, MSC Seascape, NCL Escape, and Carnival Celebration, had to remain offshore while emergency services and investigators were on the scene. With a collective passenger capacity at over 16,000, the delay caused chaos for those that were waiting to disembark and those that were waiting to embark on their cruise holiday. The port eventually reopened at 6 p.m. I recently made a video all about short cruises and how they might actually be shortchanging you when it comes to the cruise experience. If you haven't watched it, I've linked to it below. Well, imagine sailing on one of the world's biggest cruise ships for only 3 or 4 nights. That's exactly what Royal Caribbean has planned for its final Oasis-class ship, Utopia of the Seas. During its inaugural season, beginning in July 2024, the ship will sail exclusively on short cruises from its home base of Port Canaveral, Florida. With a scheduled stop at Perfect Day CocoCay included, I can't even imagine just how hectic, or maybe chaotic fun is the better descriptor, those 3 or 4 days will be. With so many features, attractions, and dining venues on board, let alone ashore on Royal Caribbean's private island, I feel like a week would be too short to truly enjoy it all, let alone half of that. I'm sure though that those that cruise on her will have the time of their lives, and perhaps if anything it might prompt them to book a longer cruise. Finally this week, Mirai Cruises, the company behind the audacious 3-year world cruise, have decided to upgrade their ship. The company ran into issues with its previous ship selection, Gemini, with questions surrounding its ability to perform the lengthy journey. An ex-Carnival Corporation vessel will instead complete the world cruise, with the 2002-built Lara slipping into Gemini's wake. The 42,000-ton ship will undergo a refit before her scheduled departure from Istanbul on November 1st. Well, that's it for this week's Cruise News Update. Wherever you are, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do if you enjoyed the video. And if you would like to book a cruise, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au. And if you haven't done so, give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram at @thecruiseandtravelguy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. It wasn't long ago, in fact, that none of this was available for local departures, so it's good to see Carnival finally allowing its passengers to pre-book most of their onboard specialty stuff. So it's great to see Carnival now allowing its passengers to pre-book most of its onboard. What? So it's great to see the cruise line now allowing pre-cruise purchases for most of its onboard products. To that end, Carnival Corporation is reporting record-breaking bookings. What? Compared to the same period in 2019, the cost for the 42,000 gross ton ship will complete a refit before her